It's Mike Farrell, Rivals.com at the Rivals Camp Series presented by Under Armour here in Miami, Florida with one of the top wide receivers in the country, Jeudy. Just came back from Florida State yesterday, so tell me how that visit went.
It was a nice visit. This is my first time actually visiting around the campus, and it was lovely.
Now, Junior Day, so there were a lot of other kids there. What's the vibe and what's the sales pitch from Jimbo and those guys as to, why come to Florida State?
It was a nice vibe. We were just talking about how they would use me in their offense, and I liked what I heard.
Did it move them up on your list a little bit?
Yes, they did.
Okay, so everybody thinks Alabama is your leader. You hear about that all the time, and you did confirm that off camera. So what makes Alabama #1 for you right now?
Just the way when I get there, they treat me like family, and I love it.
Do you look at their offense and the pro-style offense compared to a spread? Does that matter to you at all?
Pro-style spread, that's both good for a receiver. Yeah.
So what about visit to Alabama? Do you have one coming up?
Probably I go to one of the spring games. I got to schedule that.
Okay. And what other schools are on your list right now? I know Florida State moved up a little bit after yesterday's visit. Where else do you want to visit coming up?
Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, Ohio State, Clemson, Alabama. Yeah.
All right, so Georgia, Tennessee, Ohio State, let's talk about those. Is there any connection you have to any of those three programs? Any players you know there? Any coaches that you feel real comfortable with?
Yeah, Georgia, I know Riley Ridley. And Tennessee, I talked to Coach Zach a lot.
And so obviously you know Calvin at Alabama as well. So with Riley, at Georgia and Calvin at Alabama, do they recruit you a little bit?
Just a little bit, but they trying to make me go to the best that fit for me.
When do you want to get this over with? The recruiting process, is it fun? Is it tiring? What's the feel?
It's stressful, really. Like, it's hard to choose all these great schools, but I'm still looking and thinking about it.
What do you think? You think spring, summer, or are you going to wait till after your season?
I really haven't think about that yet, but yeah.
All right, so if you do take official visits, give me a couple schools that you're definitely going to take officials to.
Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson. I don't know the other two yet.
All right, so let's talk about Clemson and Tennessee also. You mentioned those two schools, and then we'll talk Ohio State a little bit. So Clemson, Tennessee, connection there, offense. What do you look for those two schools?
I never visit Clemson, really. I just watch them play, and I love the way they run the offense. Tennessee, when I visit, I loved it, and I'll visit that soon again.
And what about Ohio State? What do you like about them?
It was a very lovely school. Yeah.
People trying to crack you up here, I see. All right, we'll let you go. Alabama's the leader. We got a bunch of other schools on tap. Thanks very much.
All right, thank you.